Hi, I'm Claire, a research manager from Earthwatch Europe, and I'm going to show you how to measure all the carbon that's stored by your tiny forest. So let's go. So what you're going to need is a long tape measure, a ruler or calipers, a tree ID guide, and a mobile phone with the survey downloaded or a paper copy. Find a tag and record the number of the tag on the survey sheet. The survey suggests a species that we think it is from the tag number. Check that it's the same species using your ID guide. You can use the leaves, flowers or fruit to give you an idea whether or not it is the right species. Now you've got to see whether or not your tree is in the middle or edge of the forest. The edge is 2 meters from the outside of the forest or from any paths. Everywhere else is the middle of the forest. This one is in the middle. It's easy to tell that this tree's alive because it's got green leaves. However, this holly looks a little bit dead. Another way to tell whether or not your tree is dead is to scratch with your finger low down on the bark. If it's green underneath, that suggests it's alive. If it's brown all the way through, then it's dead. Now we're going to use our tape measure to measure the height of the tree. Clear away the mulch so that you put your tape measure right at the top of the soil, and then run your tape measure up all the way along the tallest branch, the longest branch, to the very top of the trunk. This one is 47 centimeters tall. Now we're going to measure the diameter of the stem or trunk. So you're going to do this at 10 centimeters above the ground, and you can do it using either a ruler or calipers. If you're using calipers, open the calipers and just put the trunk in the middle of the calipers and then close them so they're just gripping. This is at 5.13 millimeters. If you're doing it using the ruler, hold the ruler against the trunk and then read it. That looks to me to be about 5 millimeters. For some plants, you're going to have to measure more than one stem. A stem comes out of the ground. It's not branching off a central stem. You're going to need to measure the diameter for a maximum of 5 stems of a tree where they're coming out of the ground. You'll do this in the same way as before, at 10 centimeters above the ground, using either a ruler or calipers. If your tree is too tall to measure with a tape measure, you can use a stick to extend it up. Measure using the tape measure to where your hand is, pull stick away, and then measure from your hand to the top of the stick, and then record that height. After you've done one tree, you can move on to your next tree. Thank you so much for coming out today and measuring your tiny forest. Look out for all of the results on our website, and also why not get more involved and become a tree keeper? You can email us for more information.